Hello everyone, it's Erica here. Today I'm gonna show you a card using some Uniko Studio products again. And I'm gonna start with a piece of a banner. I'm gonna make a banner, so I'm gonna start with this Background Builders lattice stamp set. And I'm stamping this in Distress ink in the color Bundled Sage. And I'm gonna use this bigger piece here as my background, and I'm just making a tick mark where I want to cut it. And then I'm distressing the edges with my Making Memories distress tool. And when I've distressed the edges with the tool, I'm just using some distress ink in Walnut Stain and my ink applicator, and distressing the edges even more. And here I'm trying to roll the edge a little bit so that it doesn't lay so flat on the card. Then I'm adhering it to the card base, and my card base is a standard size card, and I've used some cream colored cardstock from Basil. I think the color might be called Vanilla, but I'm not sure. And here I realized that the card base is a bit too light, so I'm distressing the edges with Walnut Stains on that one as well. And now I'm taking the piece that I started stamping and I'm distressing the edges with Walnut Stain. I'm doing that for all of the pieces on this card because I want them to match. And I'm folding it here and there just randomly to make some portions of the piece a bit darker. And since I never measure anything, I have no idea how long I want it, so I'm just gonna place it on my card and cut it to appropriate size. And here I'm just cutting a banner end and distressing that last piece as well. And I'm doing the same thing here with this red piece. This is actually the back of the larger background piece that I used. And unfortunately I realized when I was done that I wanted this piece to stay behind the first piece, so I just had to pull up the green piece to get it to stick where I wanted it to. It was a bit stuck, but it worked out pretty okay anyway. I probably should have placed the red piece first, but I thought I wanted it on top when I started. And here I'm cutting this brown piece to a thin strip and doing the same thing. I'm distressing the edges and cutting it to a banner shape. Unfortunately, I don't know where these papers come from. I just found them in my scrap drawer. They might be my mind's eye, but they could be some other company. If anyone knows what company it is, feel free to let me know and I will update the video. Then I will adhere this final piece and my background will be finished. And there's the background, and I'm gonna move on to the sentiment, and I'm gonna stamp this circle from the Label Love Thank You set, and I'm stamping it in distress ink also. And this time I'm using scattered straw. It's a bit of a yellow color. As you can see, the first time I stamped it, it didn't really turn out well. It's a very splotchy image and you can't really see the leaves, so I just stamped it again, and this time it went much better. And then I'm going to use this With Thanks to You sentiment from the same stamp set. And I'm stamping this in archival ink. This is a new color of archival that's called watering can. And the only reason I used archival for the sentiment is that I didn't have any other ink that was the color I wanted. And here I'm gonna use a punch, circle punch, just to punch it out. Unfortunately, I didn't have a punch of the right size, but this one was a bit too small, but it worked out anyway. And I'm distressing the edges of this one as well using walnut stain. And I still wanted a bit of a border around the circle, so I punched a larger circle as well and really distressed that with the Making Memories tool. And then I'm adhering the smaller circle with foam adhesive onto the larger piece, and unfortunately it didn't stick very well. I usually have that problem when I have used distress ink, but I don't know if it's my foam squares or if it's the distress ink that is the problem. And then I'm adhering the circle to the card, and that finishes off the card for today. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you will join us in this challenge. Check out the Uniko Studio blog for more information. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time.